Hey guys, Sean Donnelly here, professional post-collegiate hammer thrower, founder of Atlas Peak Performance. Um, this is the first technical analysis. So yeah, this is my buddy Tyler Williams, formerly one of my Division III rivals in the hammer and the weight throw. He competed for Widener University, a couple-time All-American in the weight throw and the hammer throw. Um, Currently throwing post-collegiately still, which makes me pretty happy. Always great to see Division III guys continuing to throw, and even at a high level. Tyler also competed at the Olympic trials this past summer. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he progresses over the next few years. He's working a full-time job but still training, so good for you, dude. You're a great guy, so just keep on, keeping on, keep doing your thing. So yeah, let's get into it. This is a 5K throw from Tyler. I think maybe about a month or two ago. Fall training, pretty solid. One more time. Yeah, so he lines it up pretty nice. His arms are nice and long, which is awesome. It's a 5K, dude. Like your arms look so long, it's ridiculous. Looks like you can feel the ball pretty well. I'm pretty jealous. I'm not gonna lie. But so yeah, let's get into it. Let's look at it a little deeper. So midway through that first wind, looks pretty good with that step up. Shoulders are turned back, you catch pretty early, drop it in just a little early, so like your low point's just a little bit off to your right, but the way you throw, it lines it up well. But I think if you make some of the technical changes that I'm going to tell you, you might have to switch up your entry just a little bit, but we'll see. So yeah, drops it in a little early, coming in around, and I think right here off your entry you can make a little bit of a change. I think, so your head stays back pretty well, but your left shoulder kind of leads the throw already just from here. So yeah, I think, yeah, left shoulder leads the throw coming through. You catch pretty early, which is good, much behind 270, so keep that up. Shoulders over your hips, pretty solid catch position. Feet are just a little bit staggered, so you can catch that long heel going into two. And I think this causes a lot of problems for you. This left leg, this toe to heel transition right here. So yeah, you go to transition to the heel, and you stand up on that left leg. That left leg straightens out a little bit to get that heel down, and that is going to cause problems later in the throw. So yeah, left leg straightens, left shoulder pulls a little bit, and then because of that, your right leg is going to come around and over rotate because your left leg kind of blocks you out. So when that left leg straightens, it kind of closes that door for your right leg to move in and move forward through the throw. And you over rotate, working that right side, and since you over rotate, you got to catch up to that ball and stay connected somehow, so you start pulling that left side even more. That right side, that right foot comes off the ground even sooner. The left side's flopping open. And you catch up to it a little bit here. You still catch early. You're back behind 270 again. Your feet are back to a normal staggered position. And this is another big problem, your finish. Even back when I saw you throw in Division III, man, like you had a killer finish. Like when you hit it, you stuck it and the ball flew. But I think you just prepare for the finish just a little bit too much. Turn 4 and that finish should be just like any other turn, 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't matter. That left leg should be bent, you should move in that right leg, and then you just keep turning, push the ball around, work the ball around, and you literally, all the finish should be is kind of standing up to it, pushing that ball out, and then releasing. It shouldn't be a nice, like a super aggressive head pull, and you should be able to stay balanced throughout that entire finish. So that's the throw. Let's go through one more time. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, once again, if you work that right side into the left right here, so start pushing with that right arm a little bit more, keep that left side closed. So your left shoulder, your left hip, your left leg, all that stuff, keep it closed. Work that right knee into the left right here. It'll set you up just a little bit better. And like this catch isn't bad, like I said, but remember, try to step forward into the throw. The rotational forces of the hammer are going to be pulling you around. So if you think about stepping around in the hammer, it's already too late and the throw's going to be a little bit off. But if you let the rotation of the hammer pull you around, and you think about stepping forward, and that's just an idea, it's just an ideal. Obviously, you're never going to actually step forward into the throw and land at 180. But if you let the ball get to 180, you think about putting your foot down right here, you'll put it down right there maybe instead of just a little bit later. Um, so yeah, step forward into the throw, and then right here, think about staying down on that left, working that right side and that left, keep that left side closed, and then keep that left leg bent. If you keep that left leg bent, it'll be an open door for your right leg to once again move in, step forward, and you'll be able to put your foot down right here as opposed, well, right there as opposed to right there. So that's a good almost 45 degrees difference. So yeah, bend that left leg, step forward with that right knee, and then work that right side around. And you can see you're late here, and you cut off your double support probably about 30 degrees earlier than you did in the previous turn. That right leg comes off just too early. You need to stay down on that. Just sit down. Once again, just working that right side, just grinding that right foot, that right knee into that left knee, letting the ball run long left, and then keeping that left leg bent and moving in each turn, especially on this finish. If you bend that left leg more, get that right foot in earlier, and keep those feet a little bit closer, and work it just like any other turn, the finish will be a lot smoother. You'll maintain a lot more velocity, because as soon as you go to do this pull, yeah, it feels good, it feels strong, but honestly, the ball slows down when you do it. Alright, and we all know release velocity is the key to throwing far. So the less time you spend decelerating the hammer, the more time you spend accelerating the hammer, the farther the ball is going to go. So if you can fix that, that'll be huge. So pretty solid, Tyler, overall. I mean, like, you make the throw look good, but I think if you just fix some of those things, it'll make a huge difference. If you can keep that left side closed, work that right into the left. But like I said, your arms are pretty long, which is solid, dude. Looks like you can feel this 5K pretty well. And all of your posture throughout all the throws is pretty well. Like, your hips are always over your shoulders. I can't see, from the back of the circle, but I'd say that you're, at 0, you're pretty much lined up. And you're pretty patient with the ball for the little bit of pull you do get on it, which is good. I mean, like, you've done a good job with the things that you've learned and the way you throw, to go from a Division III guy to throwing 67, 68 meters with the 16. Like, there's still more there for sure. If you can get some of these things ironed out, dude, like 70 is right around the corner, and I think we both know that. So, just to review, keep it up on that posture and the patience. That stuff's pretty solid. Your arms are nice and long. I love that. And like I said, your current technique, you have pretty good flow from turn to turn. Like, you line all the turns up pretty well, and also you got a sick Instagram hashtag game, so keep that up too. It's pretty entertaining. Check Tyler out on Instagram. What to fix though? Work that right side into that left, and make sure you work the ball all the way through 180 instead of pulling with your left shoulder. What'll help out with that is that bent left leg, especially when you're trying to, transition from toe to heel, and then that'll also help you move forward into each turn, step forward, which will ultimately help your final turn. Like I said, should be just like any other turn. Move your foot in, work the ball around your left side. Don't pull that left side out, trying to put more force in the ball. And gain some damn weight, put on some muscle, so you can start smashing throws. So yeah, that's it for the first technical analysis. If you want a technical analysis of your own, visit www.atlaspeakperformance.com. Shot put, hammer, weight, discus throw, doesn't matter. You can do it all. And then be sure to follow us on social media. Facebook.com/AtlasPeakPerformance, Instagram @AtlasPeakPerformance, and Twitter @AtlasPeakPerf. And then follow Tyler on Instagram at TylerWilliams9876, and then follow myself on Instagram and Twitter at SDThrows for more information regarding the throws, my daily training vlogs, and whatever other nonsense I might be putting out.
So, yep, that's it. Thanks, guys.